Jordan Peele is obviously on an incredible hot streak, and I'm super glad for it, and I'm glad he's getting movies, but damn it, I do miss, you know, the comedy duo. I miss the shows, but like Key and Peele is just the Liam Neesons, I just miss those guys together. But we'll hear them together on Toy Story 4. But at any rate, we know he did, you know, Get Out. We know he's got Us coming out. That's got a lot of people excited. But he's also working as a producer on a Candyman reboot, a Candyman relaunch, which is intriguing. I'm not sure I'm super excited about the notion, but Jordan Peele being attached in that way is intriguing. Well, a story that came out this morning that Jordan Peele is actually actively pursuing and has reached out to Atlanta's Lakeith Stanfield to possibly star in. And now Lakeith was in Get Out. It was a small part, but an important part. He is amazing in Atlanta. He's fantastic in Atlanta. And then he was in that steaming pile of garbage movie, Sorry to Bother You, which I thought was just awful and dreadful. But that wasn't Lakeith's fault. Lakeith is an intriguing character. Now, the reports are already saying it's not to play Candyman, but rather to play probably the lead character that gets involved in whatever the mythology is. Rob, I'll tell you what, as an individual myself, the idea of Lakeith being attached to this increases my anticipation for this. What does this do for you? Is it like, no, I was already super excited for Candyman, or what are you thinking about this?
Well, you know, I love the original Candyman, and I even like the sequel, Farewell to the Flesh. But like a lot of other horror heroes, whether it was Robert Englund playing Freddy Krueger, whether it was Doug Bradley playing Pinhead, these actors are it's so difficult for me. No one has ever been able to follow up on the original actors. I mean, Jackie Earle Haley tried with the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot.
And I thought he did a good job. The movie wasn't so good, but he did a decent job.
But it's like these characters, I can't see somebody other than Tony Todd playing Candyman. I mean, you know, just hearing him go, Helen. I mean, I love that. And I just watched the Arrow, both Arrow and Shout re-release Candyman on Blu-ray. The transfers are unbelievable, and I hadn't revisited Candyman in a long time, and what a great film that really holds up. And I don't want them to get Tony Todd to come back and play Candyman.
Well, who says they won't?
I know. I mean,
but I mean, we got to keep an open mind, though. If they do get somebody else, who knows? Somebody else could come in and be better than Tony Todd.
You know, and theoretically, I mean, at the end of, spoiler alert, Virginia Madsen sort of joins him as part of you know, the supernatural entity. So the Candyman entity could go on, and it doesn't have to be Tony Todd. I mean,
kind of like the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Kind of like the Dread Pirate Roberts, and I could see that happening. But look, with the talent involved, a new Candyman movie interests me. But boy, that original is a good movie.
And by the way, you mentioned Arrow there. Tony Todd was, of course, the villain for a season in The Flash.
Right? Yes, he was.
The voice was unmistakable. As soon as you hear it, you know exactly who you're talking.